Oh my god. Okay.
It's just an information message.
That's fine.
About the fact that we're online. Oh my god.
It's a suggestion.
Yeah.
You good?
Are you? Let's go.
Yeah, I don't even need to answer that. Oh, right away.
Yeah. So you're creating a character, right? So, this is a game that came out after Demon Souls. It's not the same game, so a lot of things are going to change. It has a lot of similarities.
Okay.
But lore-wise, there's some echoes, but there's otherwise like huge differences on the foundational level, which I'm going to like get wrong and then we'll get right.
Okay, yeah.
But for now, don't worry about any of that. You're making a character,
cool.
And this create a character is open in some ways, limited in others. But we're going to start with your name, and you're going to have to type it in manually because we're on PC here.
Okay. You know what I want.
Okay.
You know what I want.
So we're going to keep it going.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, in that case...
The legend.
Did you grow attached? Press OK. Did it grow on you?
I think it's pretty badass.
Okay. Any modifications? The second? Any distinguishing?
How far after the demon soul is this?
This is not the same world.
This is not the same world.
It's not. This is not connected in any.
Let's just keep it to Reggarth
sense.
then.
Okay.
Yeah. Keep it simple so I can move on. If I push X, I guess. Yes. That's it.
Well, so what I should say is actually like, no matter what you want there to be in terms of connection, the Demon Souls is owned by Sony.
Okay.
And this is not.
I see.
Right. Bandai Namco are
hold up.
The overlords here. All right. Yes, you can pick various faces. They're not great. Dark Souls famously has a not great character creator with the faces here, but you can get into some details that are actually okay. But it is what I call a primary offender on the list of not black people friendly games. Because you've got this guy, you've got that guy, and if you want to go into further details, you can, but you will quickly note that the skin color is a matter of how orange and red you can get,
right
as
on.
opposed to, like just black skin. So some games are not black people friendly. This happens to be one of them.
All right, what kind of hair will I get swept back?
So again, like you can go into further detail almost right away on this. So,
okay.
Pick whatever suits your fancy. Anything looking accurate here? Not really.
Not really.
Whole lot.
I'm trying, but
whole lot of
we're
not.
Still saying silky.
Whole lot of not black hair.
Staying silky.
Yeah.
Let's get that soul glow.
It's just, it is what it is, man.
Damn.
We're not main characters, Reggie.
Damn. That was 10 years ago only.
We get to be supporting casts.
That was 10 years ago.
We're the Bob Makiharas of the world.
Okay, I'm gonna go gray on this one.
All right.
Is that yeah, that's the best gray I could get.
Okay, so
now we're into the class stuff.
Okay, so just before that,
sure.
Back out, because if you go to customize,
oh hello,
you can get a little bit further.
Oh, thank you.
Exactly. So random is going to like just go random, and similar face is going to like randomize close to what you've already done. That is for how random you want things to get on those two buttons.
Okay.
But here you can modify what you've already picked. So,
do I have to like press X to like make the change appear?
Wait, no, same and different, young and old. Yeah, no, you'll if you go old, your face gets a little bit like more set in some of the lines. It gets it's very subtle.
It is.
And you're
so
turning purplish as you get
young.
younger and grayish as you get older.
Okay, how much color do I want to save? How much?
It makes more sense when you're white.
Yeah. Like, what is going on? Oh my god.
You know, it is what it is, man.
Hormones.
Yeah. So
I can go into like HRT.
Yeah. Well, where are you on the slider?
How is this making sense?
So it's affecting the facial structure.
This might be the worst thing I've ever seen.
It's wild.
This might be the worst character customization I've seen.
It's wild. You turn blue as you go more towards the feminine side. And once again, this is because you've started with dark skin. Okay. I mean, it's also it's not great when you start with normal skin, right? Default skin. You know, flesh-colored crayons, the normal skin of the world.
Weak features, strong features. Oh my god.
Anyways,
let's go like this.
Look, I'm not gonna hammer this drum too hard, but it's obvious what the fucking problem. Anyway, so put your hairstyle back to what you wanted. You can further tweak it under customization.
Oh, this is weird. Okay, wait, hold up. Yeah, let's go with this one instead. Let's be wild. Yeah, I'm a wild guy.
Yeah.
And color gray.
The other game that can rival this one with its character creator, Soul Calibur 3, where it's like, would you like a white person, an Asian person, or someone purple?
Purple sounds good.
You know.
How about green?
You want fucking Grimace? Anyway, so yeah, then you can get into the knit and the grit. So yeah, full on sculpts, you know?
Okay, yeah, they're not that wide. They're pretty narrow, I think. Brow depth. Ah, I see.
Yeah.
I guess. How does that look?
So this is where the character creator is like, oh, they actually went through like the trouble of allowing you to like change the positioning of features.
They're trying.
Yeah. And that's where you go, wow, that's really in depth. And I just wish that like some of those early options made more sense. But yes, you can fine tune in here to some degree.
Going to the extremes to see what's going on.
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Large, wide nose, you know.
And this. Okay.
Yeah. And we are a character creation friendly stream over here.
Of course.
This is an LP that is friendly towards this process. So take your time, get what you need. If this is episode 1, so be it.
How about that? Guess this will have to be okay.
For the brow forehead, that's fine. You can further refine.
Okay. Eyebrow. Oh, there are different.
Yeah.
Okay, only one for that one. This one I can change.
So I'd say surprisingly, yeah. Like your size is probably correct. You can just choose how high or how low you want it to be.
About yay high? Yeah, maybe. And then this. Okay, the inside of it. Let's keep it like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Outer brow. Way too low. Whoa, that's creepy.
Yeah, that's untrustworthy. There's an eyebrow height that becomes, I don't trust you. Yeah.
I wouldn't trust myself either. Eyes. Oh wait, there was the density. Yes, I need to tweak that. Shaved eyebrows.
Have fun.
Okay. Position. Yeah, that's way too low. Yeah, they're high. They're high. Let's be too high, too creepy. We'll go like this. Thickness, that's what I want to change. Yeah, mine are a bit thinner.
I mean...
Oh, wow. Whoa.
You're not Rock Lee, but, like, I'd say we both have bushier than quote-unquote normal average.
I mean, it's not unibrow level, you know?
At least when compared to, Shujinko.
Lower brow. Yeah, let's keep it like that. Outer brow. What is changing here? Oh, no. We go all the way. Yeah, this is good enough. Upper brow. Whoops. Why would they put dense and sparse on either side for different stats? It's so weird.
It's weird. It is weird. And it kind of encapsulates this game, to be perfectly honest. Like, the weirdness of this character creator matches the weirdness of some of the decisions they make overall. It's just a very strange thing.
No.
Anyway, there's a whole list of features to go through after eyebrows.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that.
Are you sensitive about your eyebrows?
Not particularly.
Okay.
Just trying to make something that's
back. Yeah, you're back on the
face type shit.
Yeah. So okay, customize at the bottom. No. Customize button.
Confirm.
Down to the bottom. Customize again.
Too much Dokapon. I'm pressing the wrong button.
It's okay. Eyes. And then like how deep set, and stuff like that. But you kind of loosely positioned them already, But now you can choose like the size and like the bulge.
Slant. No.
Lycanthric folds.
Out. A bit more out. Spacing. Pupils. Pupil red. Okay. There's no black. It's just RGB. I need to make it on my own.
Yes, you need to combine your RGB.
Yeah, I'm gonna give myself some fancy eyes.
Wait, did I mean epicanthic? Anyways, I might have gotten that wrong. Yeah, eye color is really hard to see, but you can see a little bit of red there.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that like hazelnut?
You want baby blues?
No.
Like, what are we doing?
That looks like hazelnutty a bit, no?
If you want to give yourself a Sharon Gan, you can go in that direction, but it does look a little hazel, I suppose.
That's fine.
Is that accurate?
It'll be for the time being.
No problem.
Yeah.
I give myself green eyes sometimes, or
nose.
purple. No worries.
I already touched most of that, right?
You did fuck with the nose quite a bit. Yep. You can get cheeks. You can get.
Yeah, I'm good with that. Nose should be fine. Cheeks. Cheekbone asperity. Oh no, that's a.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. How bony.
Debut.
How defined.
Okay. Nasolabial fold.
How hungry you look.
What?
Yep.
I guess.
Little thing on the bottom there.
Cheekbones. Yeah, depth.
High cheekbones make you a Fist of the North Star character.
Let's go. You are.
Or a JoJo.
All right, let's leave it like this. Mouth, lip shape. Mwah.
Hello.
Mouth expression. Yeah, I'm not happy. I need to change that shit.
All right, well.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Lip fullness. Oh yeah. The DSLs.
Now we're talking.
Lip size? Oh no, they have to be large. Hell yeah. I can't control the color, but...
You eventually can.
Lip asperity. Oh, no. That's only when I'm thinking and I'm like...
You putting it down
Stuck in my upper lip.
Yeah. Okay.
Thickness. Dummy thick. Oh, I should change that mouth.
Oh, you want like... you want to make it like weird.
Okay, wait. This is much better.
Okay.
This is much better. Okay.
So I'm like, we have big lips, but like... You want an emoji?
Okay. Mouth slant. Okay, yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. Alright. Mouth position. Wait. Yo, okay. Oh no, it's wide. It is wide. Not Patrick Ewing wide, but still kind of wide.
That's a pretty wide example.
Mouth chin distance.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. The jaw. Tip position.
Now, your actual jaw can't be seen because it's covered in little goatee, but...
Oh, no, man. My tip is not like that.
Going on memory, you've got a pretty round circular face.
Yeah. Chin length. Okay, that's good. Protrusion. Let's not touch that. Depth. What about width? Yeah. Nope. Yeah, okay. Big wide. Chin height. It's not that high. Oh, no. Oh, no.
It's interesting because like you're not far off from the default, but it still is accurate to the degree that we can bend.
Are you saying it's a good character creation?
I'm saying that you're doing the best you can with the tools you have.
All right, this is it. Is there something else here? A jaw? Oh, no, that's fine. Hair color.
So you can RGB your hair.
Much better.
And now our camera, or rather the TV like anti-burn-in tech is, I think, kicking in because it's a little dark, but it'll probably get brighter.
How about that?
You want a little bit of like gray trunks?
Yeah.
A little bit of purple going down.
Okay.
Bluish.
I think that's gonna be the guy.
Okay. If you go to entire, go side, not balance. Yeah, here you could fuck with skin color if you wanted to as well. If you felt like getting that where you wanted it to be. But like if you stray far from where we are now, you might not find your way back. Because it gets weirdly orange and purple sometimes as it tries to figure out what pigment is.
Look at my face compared to like my chest.
Exactly.
That's okay. I've been in the sun with an armor.
Also, purple and yellow, the two extremes.
Cheek color. How about that?
Ashen Larry.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Let's do it like this. Man, my skin is dry.
It's quite dry.
Holy crap.
It's quite dry.
Okay.
All right.
Back.
As long as you feel good.
Back again.
Yep, correct.
And here we are.
So, class.
What you got?
Well, you got a couple of different choices. So you've got warrior, right? Now, there are recommended starting classes.
Okay.
But you can build a character around the ideas and weapons you kind of want to use. So, you know, don't worry too much about it, even if you decide to go off what's recommended.
Okay.
But I'll tell you what I ended up doing as we get there. So, oh yeah. So, if you want to know about the Deprived, we can talk about the Deprived.
Should we start in order?
We can.
Okay.
Right? If you'd like. Do you have an idea of like what kind of person you want to be, or what kind of thing you want to do, or do you want to just like see as you get there and like choose what feels, you know, like what matches? Because you know how it was in Demons, right? Like you start out, you pick a class, thing, yeah, but then you kind of just like lean in the direction of whatever you find and go accordingly. Yeah. It's gonna be like a bit like that with this, you know, and like you can get really caught up in like this particular decision because you cannot change your stats once you commit to them.
Okay.
But what ends up happening is that like you see the levels on the side there.
Yes.
So
base stats.
They start at higher or lower levels, right? And what that means is if you start at a lower level, you have more freedom of where to put your points.
Oh, okay.
You know, and you get them, at a whatever rate. So, like, it's the higher you start, the higher level you start in a way, like the more committed and locked in you are to that. So, in some cases, starting lower is often better because you get more freedom. So the warrior is, general. High strength and dex lets you use a wide variety of early equipment.
Okay.
You can, here notes are specifying respectable intelligence and faith. So using magic is an option if you want. You get a heater shield, which is a really good 100% physical damage reduction. So you can block right off the bat. And yeah, you're just a balanced, dude that can use whatever you come across. As you can see, you've got 13 in strength and 13 in dex. So you can build out towards either of those directions should you want to.
Okay.
Right? You got a Ryu.
Pretty solid all around.
Yep. Fearless warrior, weapon expert, high strength, dexterity. Then you've got the knight, specializing in defense and survivability, boasting the highest vitality and resistance, as well as the most robust equipment of any starting class. So defensive prowess comes at reduced mobility, so you'll need to fight methodically and block enemy attacks rather than dodge them. The starting stats allow you to wield a variety of weapons. Faith allows you to use miracles for healing, but they require focused investment of endurance to compensate for subpar movement speed.
Okay.
So yeah, you have a little bit lower there. You have 11 in strength and dex. Some of your other stats are spread out a little bit. The thing too is that each stat is not exactly what it used to be in Demon Souls as well. It's more, for the most part, it's similar, but I guess the main differences here or the main things to specify are that attunement is like the number of slots for casting things. Endurance represents your stamina bar as well as your equipment load on your body.
Okay.
So weapons plus
the weight capacity.
Yeah, exactly. Weapons plus armor.
Okay.
But you no longer have to worry about like stuff you're not wearing on your person, like in the background or whatever. It's literally just whatever you're holding or wearing is the only thing that matters, and then that affects your roll in turn. The strength, dex. Resistance is resistance to poisons, resistance to status ailments, and it's pretty much known as worthless.
Oh, okay.
It's seen as
the game will get you.
It's seen as a pretty worthless stat. If you put a whole bunch into resistance, you're kind of getting very little for it. And the thing with each stat too is that there are caps to them. So there's soft caps and there's hard caps. So like in some cases, like even what you gain in resistance over time is like super not worth it. in addition to it being bad. It's like double bad for like...
So just ignore it.
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay.
But anyway, then you got intelligence, as you know, spell casting, faith for miracle casting, and then humanity is complicated, and it's a main mechanic of this game, and we'll get into that.
Okay, in due time.
In due time.
They're all at 0 here anyway, so...
Yeah.
In the future.
Right. So, so Knight, there you go. Lower endurance, which is an important stat. Wanderer, speed-oriented, high evasion, low vitality, so you gotta move more frequently than you would block. You're getting a dex weapon, a scimitar to start with, so you remember the dex weapons.
Yep. They were good.
It's one style of play.
I liked it.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's one style of play, but there's some cool stuff in there, If you got fucking fun swords and curved things. Bow and arrows as well, so dexterity character. So you can play with bows, you can play with those types of things. You also have some intelligence up to 11, so you can go with sorcery a little bit if you want to as well. So this is a dex and intelligence kind of set. Aimless wanderer, wield scimitar, high dexterity.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Thief. As you can imagine, movement, looking for crits. They say not recommended for new players, as its poor survivability and highly technical nature makes it a bit tricky. You start with a knife, and the point of the knife isn't the outright damage, it's the backstab.
Okay.
Right?
So I need to be good with getting the back and getting the animation?
Yeah, so if you do want to be a thief, you get the backstab damage when you use them. Also, you get bleed status, and you have a shield that is not meant to block damage as much as it's meant to parry. That's what that size kind of tells you.
Okay.
The distribution of stats is, as you can see, it's heavily in dex and pushing some faith and intelligence, really low on strength, really low on endurance. So you got to be good with being nimble, backstabbing,
parries.
And parries.
Okay, yeah. For a first playthrough, that would be putting myself into dangerous territory.
People do it. Do it, but it's there. It's there for your information and for your desire if you like being a thief in your headcanon, Guilt-ridden thief, high critical hits, has master key. That's another thing. He comes with an item that is a key that opens up a bunch of doors that that you might encounter.
Access to more areas earlier than other classes.
In theory. Bandit. Savage Bandit, high strength, wields heavy battle axe. So you can kind of see what's going on with his endurance and strength right there. Specializes in hard-hitting physical. Axes and clubs. Dominates the game's early areas. You're doing big damage in 1 or 2 swings. Low dex means you can't really go in that direction.
Okay.
Without at least building it up a little bit more. And you can build out things as you want to, mind you. The spider shield you have has good stability. It will block 100% physical damage.
Wow.
And it has poison resistance on it.
That sounds good.
It's a decent, thing. If you're interested in strength and endurance, this guy goes heavy on that. With good blocks and good like explosive damage right off the bat with that axe.
Okay. Level 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You got the hunter. Bow wielding hunter. Okay at close range, weak with magic. So, hunter is kind of like the wanderer, emphasizes dexterity, freedom of movement. Your starting equipment favors more ranged attacks. So it's the opposite of your bandit there. And you're starting with a bow, and you'd be pretty well equipped with like straight swords and spears.
Yeah.
You've got 14 dex there, so you can immediately take advantage of that. A lot of weapons have like a 12 minimum requirement.
12. Okay.
In one or the other type of thing. So you are, you get some decent dex focused play with like range in your hunter. Then you got your sorcerer. It is what it is, you know? You got high attunement, you've got high intelligence, so you can, of course, do a bunch of spells and equip a bunch of spells and cycle through them. You are going to be using magic, and magic in this game is still as it was in the other games, in Demons, when we introduced the idea of like a lot of enemies and a lot of bosses are not equipped to deal with people at long range.
Okay.
So, like, magic and miracles can be really strong because it avoids the game in many cases is like learning how to fight the boss within sword swing range up front and how to avoid everything. You know, magic, you can delete a lot of that by standing back safely, but you can run out of spells and you can fuck up, you know? So, like, just keep in mind, it's not a free get out of jail card, you know what I mean? But it does make a lot of encounters. It's a completely different game if you play as a sorcerer.
Okay.
You know, and you're shooting out spells from a distance instead of getting up in things' faces. And getting up in things' faces is what a lot of enemies are good at.
Yeah,
so
pretty much.
That's your sorcerer. Sorcerer of Vinheim Dragon School. Casts soul sorceries.
Okay. Interesting. Now, tell me about the Pyromancer.
You want to know about the Pyromancer?
I mean,
are you sure?
I'm really curious.
Okay. Well, the Pyromancer starts at level 1.
Okay.
And what that means is you can put your stats where you want to very quickly as you get more points overall with this starting class than the others. The default distribution here, starting at level 1, will give you more. The Pyromancer is a versatile hybrid class, well suited for a variety of playstyles. It's the only class that starts at soul level 1, so you get the highest total number of player assigned stats. Adept at heavy hitting, so axes and clubs are going to be your friends. Pyromancy spells also are a nice little thing to have. And what a pyromancy is essentially like a magic spell, except it doesn't require intelligence or faith. It has no requirement. It's actually just
I can go pew pew pew.
You can go pew pew. It's a thing you equip, and it allows you to cast fire magic specifically, which is a different branch from spells and miracles, but they have no requirements and they don't scale. So it is a commitment-free option.
Okay.
And the Pyromancer in this particular case is going to start with a fireball, which effectively works like a grenade in a first-person shooter.
Or a firebomb.
Or a firebomb. But it's a grenade. The way to think about it and use it is the way you would use a grenade in encounters almost.
Okay.
And not in the sense that the grenade will explode and you know whatever, but in the sense that it's like back up, clear the situation, you know. And a lot of things don't like fire as well, right?
Okay.
Pyromancer is what I started as.
Okay.
In my first playthrough, as well as my current one, because it's a fucking great class that gives you a lot of good things for picking it. The fact that you get a great stat distribution as well as that ability, and that
I like the good balance.
Yeah, and the fact that there's no requirements on pyromancy make it very attractive.
Yeah, and also the gear.
Oh, sure.
Yo, straight out of the woodworks here. Let's go.
So that's a thing.
So I have an axe and pew pew possibility.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that being said, this makes pyromancy and pyromancer a very popular starting class because of the, I mean, just on a numbers level, right? It's that's very solid, and then the things you get as well are very solid. So the two means that a lot of people like them. But
there are the options.
I can attest. I fucking like it. You know.
Okay.
Cleric. Best choice for players who want to focus on offensive and defensive miracles, as well as strength-based weapons, maces, hammers, and clubs. As you can imagine, you know, clerics, you're all around, you're a good fighter. you'll be able to heal with your Estus, but you'll also be able to get like healing spells. So like even if you don't have anything to drink, you can cast a healing spell.
That's good.
Yeah, you can still do that with other builds. You can put you can put numbers into faith, but like you're starting with high faith here, so you have a pretty solid head start if you want to go in that direction. The character I'm currently playing as is a high faith character because I haven't done that in a long time, and I wanted to experience that in this. And there are some extremely badass, powerful miracles, right? And that are very cool. There are also some that like people might argue are like too good in a way. And all in all, you can make your choices as you go. But there's some great power and miracle casting that you can do, and some fun like covenants you can join and things like that if you decide to go as a devout cleric,
right?
That believes in the gods.
Okay, with a mace.
Yeah, starting at level 2, not too bad. Right.
Flexible.
Yeah, and Faith 14. The thing is, of course, there will eventually be some weapons that will like scale with your faith, for example. They're not a ton. That's the thing, but there are some, and like for if you're a high faith character, you can find a weapon that is like it'll take damage from your strength and your faith, and then combine the two for a nice big number. So that's cool too. All right, that's your cleric.
Okay, and now
the Deprived.
This guy,
unclothed enigma only armed with a club and an old plank shield. Well, look, sometimes
yo, level 6 too. Level 6. He's the most experienced on the board. He's seen some shit.
Sometimes there's some badasses that want to play the game in hardcore mode.
I see.
Yeah, unclothed enigma. That's what that says.
Yep.
Unclothed Inyaka.
Oh my
god. Check it out. You're naked, but you got a club and you've got a shitty shield, and you're starting with the highest level there. So basically, this is essentially if you want to start in fucking just wild mode. Look at your stats, right?
Across the board.
Yeah. So you people will either start this and then just try to run and get some equipment, or they'll stay this way.
Okay.
You know, it's this is your meme class essentially. Yeah, no. If you're feeling a little bit like you want the game to be harder, if you're feeling a little masochistic,
yeah.
If you're feeling like you want to flex and swag, you go Deprived. And,
not there yet.
You know,
not there yet.
A lot of meme records are out there and shit are like, yo, fucking Deprived, whatever, high level, beat the game, soul level, fucking default. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's your breakdown essentially. Now, fortunately, as with Demon Souls, affectionately known as Des.
Yes.
Because
not DS.
And not DS, correctly. You can take whatever you start with and build it out in other directions should you be interested.
Okay.
But, as I mentioned, the distribution of stats helps you if you kind of know what you want already, as opposed to like making a mistake and deciding to go like, oh, I'm going to curve it back this way.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay. So
as levels get more expensive, but you know, we're not worried about PvP. We're not worried about New Game Plus. We're just doing a PvE NG like run here. So yeah, don't sweat it too much. There's nothing that can't be fixed or adjusted.
Okie dokie.
Over time.
So I will say that what at first glance interests me the most, Pyromancer, Warrior, and if I had to pick a third, I know I don't want Knight.
Okay.
I don't want thief. Yeah, either warrior, pyro, or cleric.
Okay.
Yo, I think I'm gonna have to do it.
You wouldn't be the first,
I think I'm gonna have to go pyro.
nor would you be the last. And I'll tell you one thing. Like, having access to a little couple fireballs is a nice little panic button for situations that you can't handle.
Okay, I'm locking it in.
You're locking it in?
I'm going pyro.
Cool.
Let's do it.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah, boy. Boy. Alright. Okay, gift.
Now, there's some fun lore stuff that you get for being pyro, too.
Oh, yeah? I guess I'll see.
Each class has different things that might or might not occur, so there you go. Fire's good. Fire's good. Now, you can get a starting gift. There's a couple different starting gifts. You got God's Blessing. You can check them out. Divine Holy Power restores HP and status. Black Fire Bombs. Hey, look, you start with some Black Fire Bombs.
Explodes upon impact when thrown, more deadly than a standard bomb.
Yep, not infinite, a limited number that then gets used and is gone.
It's just a gift, right?
Yep, just a gift. Twin Humanities, sometimes found on carcasses.
Tiny sprite called Humanity.
Yep, we'll get there.
Okay. Binoculars used to peer at faraway sights. That's a permanent, I guess.
Yeah, but you can actually find those too in game.
Cool.
So, you know.
Trinket, no effect, but fond memories comfort travelers.
It's a pendant.
Okay. The master key that we're talking about.
You can pick up a master key anyways.
Tiny being's ring, special tribal ring, grants small increase to HP.
Yep.
Old witch's ring, gift from a witch, ancient ring with no obvious effect.
Yep.
No obvious effect, so
No.
it might have an effect.
It might have an effect.
Okay. I'm thinking maybe this one.
So this is one of those things where, like, you can start and end up seeing or missing some content. So I don't mind, like, you know,
Telling me what's up.
giving you at least a little bit of
I'm listening.
of a hint here. So the Tiny Beings ring you can get.
Okay.
Someone can give that to you.
Master key that I can get. Pendant.
Master key, you can. I mean, Thief gets it. In this case, you'd be getting a double, but you can also acquire the Master's key.
Okay.
Pendant, no effect. Although there's some stuff here that, like, you know, might be able to become other things in some ways. So of all these items, you got the consumables up top and you got those things. I feel like the old witch's ring might give you a little bit of, like, lore where you might not have had a chance to get it.
Ooh.
So that's all it does. It's just a little bit of lore where you otherwise wouldn't get that content.
Okay.
So that's
and I can keep it in my inventory until
the time comes.
Yes.
Yes.
And all the other things I can pretty much find, so this is the only thing that's...
Yeah, you can acquire most of those other things, I think, except the pendant, but there might be a way to get the pendant. Everything else, I know for sure you can get.
Okay. Okay.
Cool.
I'm down for the content. And
The content is good.
Physique.
Yeah. What kind of body? Look at this dumb shit. Look at this dumb shit.
Does this affect... What the hell?
It's the dumbest. It affects nothing. There's some cracks you won't be able to squeeze through.
I hope not.
Fatty ahead.
Yeah, let's go. No leg day. All right. We're complete.
Son of Reggarth.
Let's get it.